be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Crowder goes in. Here's Booker. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Booker. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's Utah. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Suns have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Ayton kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Wound up there for Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul against Conley. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Booker. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Paul, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
A drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Poked away. Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Good hands by Ayton.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here is Mitchell. Takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back. Let him try to find his range.
Now Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For 3, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. The Suns trailing. Bridges dishes the ball. To the paint. Bridges right side. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Booker. And that one goes long. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. On the wing, Booker, defended by Gobert. Bridges outside. Booker the pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges got 5 now.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's all tied in Phoenix. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be
and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
That's his first personal foul.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He dishes it to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive and the dunk by O'Neal.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
The kick out to Crowder. A second chance effort. Phoenix no good that time either.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
For 3, Mitchell, and the 3 ball is good.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Ayton following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Booker up top, covered by Conley. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Mitchell, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Crowder, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Paul's shot is off, and it's Utah's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Fires from the wing. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. O'Neal from long range. Goes up with it again. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Now here's Conley. To the left wing. Spins. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. They get it back. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. No good from Booker.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Conley into the lane. And Gobert gets to O'Neal. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Bridges. Booker with no one around, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz out. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Booker. Mitchell in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Utah leading by 4. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Looking to get it going. No good from Booker.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Mitchell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Conley into the lane. Can't hit from in close. Suns trail by 4. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Crowder with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Driving the lane. Gobert with the block. Tries from 16. Conley's shot is off.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
It's good.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder. Stolen by Conley. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Bogdanovich against Booker. And Crowder slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Conley with a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bridges shot. Good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Mitchell looking it over. From the arc. No good on that one. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And Ayton throws it down. Well, gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Passes it to O'Neal. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 to shoot. Spins. Here's Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Paul with the steal. Bridges outside. Paul outside. For 3, Booker, and he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in 3/4 of play in a close game here. The Suns lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Clarkson. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. That one misses. And it's Utah the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Pascal. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker. Dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges passes to Crowder. Booker against Clarkson. The 17-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
House the pass to Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, right side in position. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Enzo Ayton will bring it up with the Suns. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Conley for 3. Mitchell passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Pass to Booker. Takes it inside. Over Mitchell. The kick out to Crowder from past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Conley feeling it out. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Conley against Paul. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bridges with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Booker outside. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 7. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. And stolen by Ayton. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Al Paul. Back to Booker. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Now the pass to Mitchell to end the drought. Another miss by Utah. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Steps back. Here's Booker on the take. Bridges outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Over Herder. No good, off the front rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Count that bucket.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Bridges finds Paul, and here's Booker. From outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
4 on the clock. Young can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Outside Herder. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Bridges passes to Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Young, plenty of space. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
On the wing, Crowder. To win the drought. Inside. Ayton inside. Herder defending. On the wing, Crowder. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Collins. Outside Herder. Back to Collins. Now Capella. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns trailing. For 3, Bridges. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Drains the triple.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Capella with a rebound. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first foul
of the game.
First team foul.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Young. Collins outside. Pass to Herder. Back to Collins. And he converts the layup.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Young against Paul. Shoots over Young. And the Suns miss again. Hunter against Bridges. Hunter passes to Young. From the arc. The Suns clear it. Bridges with it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top, leading by 6.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Young. Stolen by Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Crowder outside. Left side, Booker. Over Hunter. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Pass to Collins. From outside, off the mark. Well, the Suns shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Young against Crowder. Now here's Booker. From behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Young, here we go. Capella finds Collins. And it's all from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul.
Outside Young. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Collins penetrating. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Collins has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
We talk about body control. Well, right there, Collins showing how to maintain one's balance on that physical drive.
Now here's Booker. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Herder. Outside Young. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Fires from deep. On target from range. And now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Ball passes to Booker. From deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Hunter on the wing. Out to the wing. Outside Young. Puts up a 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to Collins. Young against Crowder. Outside Herder. Down low. The kick out to Young. Launches it. Got a piece of it.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Bridges misses.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Crowder against Collins. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
Good on both.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Young from long range. Tries again. Here's Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. Capella's got 6.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's good if it goes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your son, 12.
Thanks very much, Allie.
18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
What a high percentage look for DeMond Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Right side Booker. Back to Paul. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Right, pass to Gallinari. Here's Luau Cabarro. Back to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Booker after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Paul. Pulls up on the wing, and the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Gallinari for 3. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. And he's going for the lob. Yep, that one's good.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Paul against Wright. Pass to Okongwu. Counted. And the Hawks lead by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Paul. Over Wright. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. And here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Gallinari. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Paul against Wright. Paul passes to Booker. Connects from downtown. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Now here's Wright. Gallinari, the pass to Wright. A good look from Gallinari. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. For the lead. On the wing, Crowder. To the middle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game's too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. Here's Wright. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Wright. Outside for Gallinari. To the inside. Okongwu. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Now Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Outside Young. Collins outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. 5 to shoot. Collins passes to Young. He buries it from 3. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Go ahead, Mr. 8. How about that finish?
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Outside Herder. Pass to Capella. Outside Herder. Here's Collins. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3 is up. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Back to Young. Down low. Oh, deflected. Back to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Paul for three. Rebound Atlanta.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Young, the pass to Collins. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Bridges with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Young against Paul. Outside Booker. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Ayton. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Young against Paul. Shoots. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Up top Bridges. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Hunter passes to Young. Capella, screen on Paul. The kick to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Young with the three. Laces one from 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
19-footer. Capella with a rebound. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Young. Count it!
Trae Young.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. So this one belongs to the Hawks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Crowder against Robinson. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Tucker, and Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul outside. He kicks to Crowder. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And here's Tucker following DeAndre Ayton's three. Loads it up for Adebayo and stolen by Ayton. Booker left side shoots the three. Another three for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside Lowry. He takes it in, and the shot goes down.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
On the wing, Booker. Shoots it up. No good from the wing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the feed to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Robinson up top. He's covered by Ayton. Robinson passes to Butler. Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great dish. An underrated part of Butler's game. His ability to create for others.
Bridges against Adebayo. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ball kicks to Booker, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. And he lobs it up. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Ball kicks to Bridges. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Butler passes to Tucker. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Booker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now here is Lowry. Butler passes to Tucker. And it's Lowry penetrating. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Now here's Butler. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Outside for Lowry. Outside Butler. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Adebayo with a screen on Booker. And Lowry has it in the corner. Looking to end the run. Offensive rebound.
I just love the show of aggression from Lowry. The toughness he plays with on the offensive boards is outstanding.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Ayton finds Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Paul outside. Goes back up. On the wing, Bridges. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Outside, Crowder. Takes the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 15. There's the pass to Tucker.
2 minutes.
Ring shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Kicks it out to Paul. For the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Paul against Lowry. Here's Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns leading by 18. To the inside. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Adebayo.
Walking foul called on PJ Tucker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Crowder, a screen on Lowry. Goes up at the stripe. Nice jump shot. Good. Paul's got 5 now.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Bridges with the board.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shot by Crowder, no good. The Heat trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
With the step back. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Doubled by Bridges. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Tucker, the pass to Robinson. From downtown, it's good from long range.
Robinson.
Robinson's got his second basket. Paul with the ball. Booker with a deep 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
32.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll
16.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Defensive foul.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Over in the corner, Paul. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Lowry. And it's Paul penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ball kicks to Bridges. To the paint, Ayton, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good at about 77% of his attempts.
Robinson, that's good.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Paul passes to Booker. With the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third personal
The
foul.
Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's an 18-point game.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times.
First team foul.
One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Adebayo with a screen on Paul. Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 6.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Paul kicks to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. The drive by Booker. Paul, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Booker finds 8. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lobs it up for Lowry. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Robinson misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way
2 minutes
to get back in the game.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Booker. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. 13 points in the game.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Outside Butler. Takes it off the glass.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
On the wing, Bridges. Feeds to Crowder. Butler with the steal. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. The 17-footer. Crowder pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Bridges with the steal. Paul passes to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Three-pointer. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
On the wing, Booker. Down low. 13 feet away. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got 15 points.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Outside Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. The try by Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Paul looking over the floor. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Heat trail by 14. Inside. Butler against Ayton. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
The drive by Booker. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 14.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Outside Lowry. Lets it go. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Butler with the steal. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Booker with no one around drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Lowry against Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Tucker. That one a little long. The Heat trail by 19. Outside Robinson. He feeds it to Tucker. Plays it up off the glass.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Paul finds Crowder. Paul, right side.
I mean, he closed the gap on that play with his speed. Jimmy Butler on defense is a treat to watch.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Tucker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
1:57 left in the game. Phoenix leading by 14. Now here's Paul. Booker, right side. The 15-footer, good. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Going inside. Outside for Robinson. There's the pick from outside the arc. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Al Paul. Bridges outside. Paul dishes to Crowder. Bridges against Butler. Bridges misses. Butler passes to Lowry. Here he goes. Right block shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
When he gets into the lane, Kyle Lowry is so hard to predict, which is why he'll get to the line so often.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
it's all yours.
All right, BA. Well,
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. Stolen by Conley. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Bogdanovich up top. Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 4. For 3. Got a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Booker. The 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Conley goes in. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Tipped. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Suns trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left now in the first quarter. Crowder outside to end the run. And Conley grabs the miss. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Back to O'Neal. Up and over Crowder. O'Neal misses. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Deflects the pass. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Utah the rebound. O'Neal on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul passes to Booker. Booker missing again.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Conley against Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Paul for 3. The shot comes out. Now Gobert. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing in.
Your Jazz dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Bridges. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Booker. Crowder a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Off target from 3-point range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
3-pointer O'Neal. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Gobert finds Mitchell. Sends it home from 3-point land. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Booker for 3. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the 3.
You can count on Booker for some 3-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Conley goes in, shoots over Paul. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, to be honest. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
It's Booker on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 1 minute left in the first half. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Paul can't get it to go. Utah's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Paul against Bogdanovich. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
From the high post. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of... As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's House in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Paschall from outside. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Paul. Here's House. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Alexander Walker, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's House. Booker defending. Pass to House. With the drive. Clarkson's got room. That one no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
Phoenix ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Going inside, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Oh, good chance here for Pascal. The Jazz with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Booker against Clarkson. Shoots over Booker, and it's Clarkson missing. Here's Phoenix. Right now on a 9-0 run. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Back to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And a deep three from Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the layup is good off the glass. Alexander Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Daniel House. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Ayton.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Utah leading. Pascal, a screen on Booker. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice shot by Pascal. Pascal's got 5 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Crowder. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
36 seconds left in the third. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Clarkson against Booker. And he lobs it up. Clock at 6. Bridges down low. Right side on him.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
On the wing, Alexander Walker is covered by Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. And Utah has possession. 6-point game. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
As always, Allie, we thank you. On the floor for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Booker, good.
Up the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
It's Bridges on the wing. The turnaround jumper. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 20 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Crowder. Tries to break his ice. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Drills it from deep.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And that's going to be a travel.
Phoenix ball.
Now here's Paul. Down low. Pass to Bridges. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. No good that time.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Booker. They get it back.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Outside Conley. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Back to O'Neal. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Here's the 3. And it's Booker again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep. The Jazz again can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. From deep three-point range, offline. And so it's Utah with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6.
Atlanta foul. Trae Young. And that's his first personal foul.
Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. From the baseline. Kicks it out to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Young, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here are the Suns now, after the basket by Atlanta. Booker with no one around, offline with his 3. And so it's Young who brings it up with the Hawks. In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. A 3-pointer is right on target.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
To the inside, Ayton, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. At the top of the key, Capella kicks it out to Collins. Young in the corner. Back to Collins. Crowder with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Knocks it loose. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. And the 3 off target. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Booker the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Capella. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
On the wing, Bridges. Trae. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Paul kicks to Bridges. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young for 3. Bridges with the board. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Hawks. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hunter with it, outguarded by Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. And Paul launches it from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Paul dishes to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. To the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young passes to Collins. Young against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young, no good. Booker up top. Here's Crowder from deep. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 4. And
your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the 1. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the arm there. Nicely done. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Booker. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Now Crowder, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Over Hunter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here is Young. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Young drives in. Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Inside, here's Bridges. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. And the turnover again by Atlanta. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Suns leading. Paul looking over the floor. A 3-pointer off the mark. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herder. And there's the drive. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Young from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Hawks lead. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Shoots from the line. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young out outside. Pulls from the top of the key. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Collins. Young outside. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
On the wing, Booker. Ball against Young. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his first points of the game.
The handles of Chris Paul are certified. This guy's ability to get where he wants off the dribble drive. CP3 in the house.
Here's Herter. Young drives in, and there's the feed to Capella. 6 to shoot. Screen by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Shot from the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Collins kicks to Young. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
And the first half is now in the books. Hawks ahead, up by 8. All right, David, thank you. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Luwawu, following the score by Phoenix. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Shoots from the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And there's the pass to Okongwu. Wright with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Wright kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wright against Paul. Booker outside. To halt the run. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Gallinari. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
A nice shot by Booker.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Luwawu. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3. Crowder pulls it in.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Bogdanovic. Aiton a screen on Bogdanovic. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Booker.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Okongwu dishes to right. Gallinari outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wright finds Bogdanovic. Fires for 3. Crowder with the steal. And a deep 3 from Booker. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Young. 8 points for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 13. Bridges kicks to Paul. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Capello's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Young from deep 3-point range. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
How about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
On the wing, Bridges. A 3-ball. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Young taking his time here. Hunter on the wing. Here's Herter. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Herter, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. With 3, Booker bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow
it. Young against Paul. Young passes to Herter. Kicks to Capella. Shot on the wing. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Crowder. Ball for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. It's tipped. Crowder with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Booker left side. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Paul for 3. No good on the shot, so Atlanta will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Left side, Collins. A putback. Young on the follow. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. From the wing. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Herter. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 13. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Herter.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Trae Young.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now Collins, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And the pass to Herter. Back to Collins. Passes it to Herter. Takes the 3. Crowder pulls it in. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 16. Bridges outside. They need this one. The shot will not fall. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin.
And it's Bridges in at small forward. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Outside Tucker. Knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Paul passes to Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Lowry. Carries the 7-footer.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Crowder left side. Bridges finds Booker. A little mid-range shot is up. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Adebayo, a screen on Crowder. Here's Tucker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Robinson with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Robinson can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Crowder. Butler with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Booker, pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 so far. Booker against Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Booker. Robinson can't hit.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Now here's Robinson. Butler on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Lowry against Paul. To stop the run. Miami, no good that time either. The Suns leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Adebayo sets a screen, and here's Lowry from the arc. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's Lowry with a drive. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. And again, the Heat missing. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Now Ayton, hounded by Adebayo. Ayton, a screen on Butler. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. From the top of the key, Lowry, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And it's Butler off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Booker can't get it to go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. A big...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Yes, it's good. Phoenix is shooting the rock at 58%. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 9 points.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
And here's Butler outside, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker with it, picked up by Tucker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Tucker. Adebayo, a screen on Crowder. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Booker. It's hauled in by Robinson. Crowder with a steal. Booker for 3. Can't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. Here's Lowry. And again, the Heat missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Pass to Booker. Shot from the wing. And they pick up 2. 11 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
This is the shot you want to get him an open look from range.
It's Bridges on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
For 3, Lowry. And Booker pulls it down.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Ayton finds Booker. Up and over Lowry. And it's Booker again missing. Miami has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Robinson. That one a little long. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Ayton passes to Crowder. Booker for 3. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to Lowry. Fires the 3. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. .136 left to play in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Both shots good from the strike. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Lowry outside. Shoots over Booker. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges down low. Working on Robinson. And the basket by Bridges. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Here's Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Bridges outside. Here's Booker. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
The first free throw is good.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Here's Adebayo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Butler. Lowry finds Butler. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And that concludes the first. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Butler against Bridges. The drive by Butler. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. Robinson in the post. Booker defending. Here's Adebayo. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one. Lowry with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
To the left side wing. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Outside Paul. Here's Bridges. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Booker with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. No luck on that one.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
And here's Butler outside, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Crowder's got 6.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
To the inside, stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Here's Lowry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Bridges. They get it back. The kick out to Paul. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Pass to Tucker. Will it go? Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Booker for 3. He goes up again. From deep. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Tucker with a screen. It's Lowry with a drive. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Robinson against Booker. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Some solid defense from Butler.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now at the line, P.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Paul. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Lowry with it. And so it's Phoenix looking in total control with his 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Bridges. Up top, Booker, hounded by Adebayo. Here's Ayton, the kick out to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Lowry drives in, and the shot goes.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Robinson finds Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Shoots over Ayton. Tucker, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. For three, Robinson. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Tucker drives it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It goes on Chris Paul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Now at the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. From downtown, Miami grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Well, the Suns shooting about 43% on this one. Here's a 3 from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Oh, they need this! And Tucker pulls it down.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Robinson with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Tucker. Right side Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Booker on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Tucker. 19-footer. Lowry with another miss. Crowder outside. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was